the desert awakens quietly. A soft breeze dances through the date palms, and the great city of Waset, Thebes, stirs beneath the rising sun. In this sacred place of gods and kings, beneath sandstone columns and the gaze of golden falcons, a little girl once wandered barefoot through palace corridors and temple courtyards. Her name was Hatshepsut, and though the world knew her as Pharaoh, tonight, we meet her as a child. Let your mind drift. Let the worries of your day fall away, and step softly with me into the early years of a girl born to wear a crown. Hatshepsut was not like the other children of the palace. While others played with carved dolls and clay animals, she sat near the scribes, watching their reed pens glide over papyrus scrolls. She was barely 5 when she learned to trace her name in hieroglyphs. A lotus, a lion, a twisted rope, symbols of power and spirit. Her mind bloomed early, and like the sacred blue lotus that opened with the sun, she turned her face to knowledge. She would sit beneath painted colonnades as priests and tutors recited the myths of creation, the triumphs of Osiris, the voyages of Ra through the underworld. And in her heart, a quiet certainty grew. She too was meant to shape the world. In the royal court, education was sacred, especially for children of the bloodline. Hatshepsut was taught to read and write, to measure fields and temples using sacred geometry, to read the stars and interpret dreams. She knew the language of diplomacy, how to greet a foreign envoy, and how to command a court with silence. Her mentor, the high priest of Amun, often said, "This child holds the clarity of the river in flood and the patience of stone." And yet, it was not always easy. She was a girl in a world ruled by men. The other princes trained in war, throwing spears, driving chariots, while she was told to learn weaving and perfume making. But Hatshepsut did not accept those limits. There is an old story that one day, as the boys trained in the sand courtyard, she stood at the edge watching, and when they laughed, she picked up a wooden staff carved like a lotus stalk and sparred with the trainer himself. He underestimated her. She didn't win, not that day, but she didn't retreat either. And the next day, he invited her to train. At night, she would climb the palace rooftop and lie on woven mats beneath the stars. The sky, stretched wide and endless above her, spoke in constellations and silent songs. Her nursemaid, Sitra, would find her there and whisper, "Too much thought will steal your dreams, little lotus." But Hatshepsut only smiled and asked, "Do you think the gods know what I will become?" The woman would tuck a linen blanket around her shoulders and reply, "They already do, child. That's why they gave you such a stubborn heart." And so, under the watchful eye of the gods and the golden glow of temple lamps, the girl who would be king grew tall and wise. She studied scrolls by oil light. She debated with priests. She practiced walking like a queen before her feet could reach the floor. One day, she would challenge time itself. But for now, she was just a girl. Curious, radiant, a lotus in bloom. Let her story settle into your thoughts like soft sand on the riverbed. Let your body rest like papyrus boats drifting down the Nile. The stars above you are ancient, and they remember her still. Good night, dear listener, and may your dreams carry you gently through forgotten worlds